Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we return to the mystical lands of Erehwon for another Warlords of Erehwon battle report. Tonight's game will be a 1,000 point clash between the Undead and the Barbarians. Both warbands have been pillaging the fertile border region along the edge of the Great Southern Desert and have encountered each other here at this tiny oasis. Tonight's mission will be Scenario 2 from the rulebook, a bloody encounter. So this mission, we're going to see both sides deploying half of their force within 5 inches of one of the long board edges. The other half can come in from reserves. Either from the board edge on turn 1 with no test, or they can flank up to halfway up and take a test starting on turn 2. The objective of this mission is to simply drive your opponent off the field by reducing their starting warband strength down to half. Terrain wise, we have some hardcover walls, got a lot of soft cover fence. Each of these obstacles is going to require an agility test to get over. There's an orchard, which will be soft cover. There's just some random trees, some rocks for blocking line of sight. There's a small hut, which will be soft cover. A couple of small ponds, which are going to be impassable. And this little piece of forest over here. And then a lot of open sand to cross. So that is it for terrain and mission. Now we'll go take a quick look at the warbands. Here is the Barbarian Warband, 996 points. In command we have Carix Valatonius, the Barbarian Chieftain, with 2 bodyguards. They have medium armor. Carix has 2 wounds, tough 2. They also have huge swords. Behind him we have Macaris Vecto. He is the Barbarian Shaman. He has 2 bodyguards as well. He has 1 spell, Aura of Courage, and he is tough 2. For troops, we have 2 units of archers, 6 men each. We have an 8-man unit of swords, 8-man unit of spears, 8-man unit of spears. They all have savage, and they all have medium armor. We also have 1 unit of 8 berserkers. They have light armor, and they have savage and berserk, and they are armed with swords. And finally, we have Samo, the wild cave bear. So that is the barbarian force. So 996 points. And now we will go take a look at the Undead. Here we have the Undead Warband. This is 984 points. So a little bit less than the Barbarians, but the Undead are very good. And I think they can overcome a 10-point discrepancy. So starting off, we have the Warlord, Itosius the Lich. He is tough 2, wound 2. He has 2 spells. He's got Aura of Courage and Lightning Bolt. He also has 2 skeleton bodyguards with halberds in medium armor and 2 cursed spirits. Over here we have 3 skeleton knights. They are spectral undead. They are the only ones that have the spectral undead rule in this list. And moving on to troops, we have 2 units of 6 archers in light armor, 2 units of 8 spears in light armor, a unit of swords in light armor, a small skeleton bolt thrower, and then we have 8 skeleton guard in medium armor with halberds. And last but not least, we have a bound golem with choking attacks, and that will be the monster for the undead. And that is it for the forces and the mission. So now we will decide who's going to be who, because we're going to do that randomly. And then we'll decide board edge, we'll deploy, and we'll begin the game. Andre's here. I briefed him on the mission. We've randomly chosen armies, and I wound up with the Undead. So Andre will be playing the Barbarians. We've rolled for sides. I chose this side, and I've deployed half of my force. So starting over here, I got skeleton archers, skeleton guard, skeleton bolt thrower. I have my warlord here, and 1 group of archers. Andre deployed a bunch of stuff on this side. So he's got a group of spears, group of swords. He's got his shaman and his warlord. all grouped around there. And then over here on this side, he's brought in his berserkers. So the rest of the stuff's going to be all coming in reserves. They can either come in right now with no test along our own long edge, or we can wait till next turn and pass a command test and bring them in outflanking on either side up to halfway. And that's it, so we'll go ahead and begin the game. Alright, Bagman, first one, that's you. Barbarians are green and I'm gray.
Okay.
Andre's berserkers attempted to run over the fence. They failed their agility test.
Horribly.
Yeah, so they just moved up there and it came to a halt.
Travis.
Undead. I moved my skeletons this way, so they just ran over here. Also, I should mention real quick, this orchard does block line of sight, unless you're in it. Next dice. Skeletons again. So I think what we might do is just skip to the end of turn 1. Because there's not going to be a lot of fighting this turn, if any. Maybe the bolt thrower might be able to fire, but most of it's going to be just moving into position. So we'll come back if anything exciting happens, or we'll be back at the start of turn 2.
So who are you shooting?
Quick update on turn 1 here. I'm going to do some shooting, so I might as well just recap what's happened so far. These guys moved up here, the spears, to counter the berserkers. Over here, my archers just moved up to the fence. I brought another group of spear armed skeletons here. Andre had moved up his swords and his spears there. And I just drew a dice, and I'm going to fire my small bolt thrower at. We'll go after the spears.
Okay.
So it's going to be extreme range. He's going to get hard cover because I'm shooting through all these fences and everything. So I'm accuracy 5, -2 for extreme range. 93s. Nothing. 2 8s and a 10.
Wow.
That went way over your head.
I was going to say, if you were shooting the other way, that was a hell of a roll.
Yeah. Okay, so now we will continue on with turn 1.
Oh.
Another interruption, but update. The Warlord and the Shaman moved up. Having trouble remembering if I said that during the last update. Other than that, I got another die. Oh, he put all of his stuff on not
Except
Overwatch.
one set of archers is still...
So he's pretty much declared they're all coming in outflankers. The only thing he has left is one group of archers. But I did draw my Warlords command dice. And I'm within range of lightning bolts onto those swordsmen there. So I'm going to try to see if I can cast a lightning bolt. Yes, I do. So I got a 6, Andre. So
I'm going to beat it.
Okay, so Andre is going to attempt to dispel the lightning
Attempt.
bolt.
Nothing to it.
Can Macarus Vecto dispel? Yes, he does. Bastard. Anything left?
Yeah, you still got 3 dice.
So we finished with turn 1. I wound up moving my skeleton guard up here to at a run. And with his last dice, he decided to put the last group of archers down again, as they will be coming in outflank. So this is how it stands at the end of 1. That's a little out of format how we did it, so I might have missed something, but I thought it might go a little faster than showing every single guy move up 5 or 10 inches. So turn 2, here we go.
That's
All right,
me.
Barbarians. There's a fearsome berserkers are hiding behind the building. He was actually lined up behind the fence, passed an agility order, and he ran over this one and that one. So he's wound up there behind the hut. Another barbarian dice.
Defense, yes, sir.
He moved up his sword boys there.
Tried to put the 10-sider in the bag.
That's interesting. Probably easy to pick out. All right, Undead. I just advanced my spears on this flank. A little wary of those berserkers there. So next die there, Andre.
So outflankers can come in this turn?
Yep, starting on turn 2.
This is turn 2. 3.
Andre used his Warlord. In the follow command, he had the spears, the Shaman all move up, plus himself. So he's kind of shifting this direction now. Next one. And he's not wasting any time. He's already tried to get over that fence. He sadly failed. Or thankfully failed. My archers have advanced into the road, staying more than 15 from those guys, obviously. And we're gonna fire at. We'll fire at the guys with the sword, or the sword guys there.
Okay.
So 6 shots, needing 4 for long range. 1,
2.
2 hits.
So I roll.
But the all-important pin. So you're a resist of 7 because you have medium armor, but you get +1 for the defense. So you're 8.
8.
So hold on. So you have tough on your leader. So you could put 1 on him. If he fails it, he'll get to re-roll 1 wound, which is probably not a bad idea with a resist of 8.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So you can just give him a different color. So say like the black one is your leader.
Well, I don't want to roll your black dice. I'll roll one with
red.
black dice with the red.
All right then. Oh no. Okay. All right, we won't count that. But your leader is dead. You cannot re-roll a 10. But your other guy lived.
Well, thank you for talking me into that, Travis.
Hey, you're all about odds, Andre. I figured the odds would be pretty damn good that you can't roll over 8 twice in a row.
They were, but
I forgot to mention if you roll a 0 or 10.
You did forget to mention that.
All right.
But having played this before, you could claim I actually knew.
So they take a pin as well.
All right. Awesome.
But remember, you were asking about the command thing that he can use his. They can use his.
Yep. Now it's important.
Yeah. Before it wasn't because they were the same command, but now it is. So next die, please.
All right.
My skeleton warriors that were here just advanced over the wall into the field.
Over the wall and into the field, the skeletons are coming.
Skeleton guard. They ran through here and just lined the field here. So we're forming a line. They're forming a line.
Everybody line
Andre
up.
tried to bring in a group of archers in reserve and they failed. They were going to, well, he was doing a lot of measuring for about 10 minutes before he failed.
But now I know.
So we wasted about 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and just do my shot now with my bolt thrower. And I'm going to hit Vecto way the hell back here. The, what's his name? Shaman. He's a shaman.
Yeah.
So, -2 because it's super long range. So needing 3s. Got 1. So we're going to give him super hard +3 cover for me shooting through multiple walls, multiple units. You can put it on whoever you want.
We'll put it on
One of the
purple
henchmen.
shield.
Okay. He makes it. Yeah, because it's -3 is the strike value of the bolt thrower. You're at like a 6, but a +3 because of all the cover. So yeah, you would have had to roll pretty high. So nothing there, but you do take a pin.
Okay.
And that is the important thing. A lot of the time, that is the most important thing. So next die. Those one-off pins are killers. So I've advanced Itosius the Lich Lord. He's moved up, and we're gonna do a thunderbolt. How about a lightning bolt?
I think you're just going to get a thunderclap out of it, but go for it.
Check my range. I want to see if I could take out your shaman. I'm probably within 30 there.
Probably. You are at 27.
All right, let's see if I can pass it. Yes. Are you going to try to... I guess you have no choice, really.
Get under a 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it's a reasonable thing.
Yeah. Well, plus...
No.
So he takes another pin, and then he's going to get hit with a lightning bolt. Let's check that. Hit with the lightning bolt onto Vecto over there. And it's automatic 1 hit. And it's D3 plus... So a 2 plus 2 for his magic level is a 4. So 1 strike value 4 hit onto your shaman's unit.
Okay.
And he's armor 7 or 5. I think he's in light armor. Let me double check. So one of the minions in Vecto's little group there is going to take the thunder or the lightning bolt to the face.
Red dude.
You need 2 or less. No. Red shield is dead.
Poof. So 3 pins.
Takes another pin and a break test. Automatic with the lightning bolt.
Okay.
So your command is 8 minus your pin, so you need a 5 or less. Oh, he passes.
Of course.
Lucky.
Luck.
That would have
Has
been
nothing to do
D6
with
more pins. It's got lots, but you still do have 3 pins, and you lost 1 man. So next card, or dice. Sorry.
Or whatever it is we're doing.
Whatever
for
game it
this
is we're
game.
playing tonight. This group of skeleton and a spearman just advanced into that little wood there. we're within distance of the fence, so we can just move over it should we want to next turn, and that Barbarian die. So Andre tried to bring in his Barbarian spears and failed, so he's failed both of his outflankers so far. And Undead again. So I brought my Golem in. He did take a pin. I did sprint. I got to get up there. The bear is still coming in, Samo, so he's going to be probably coming in behind him. I had to try to get behind here for archery purposes, but whatever. He's on the board. That's the important thing, and he does have one pin.
You again.
Another one. So I was able to get my cavalry in. So the skeleton knights, they passed their agility test and they sprinted all the way up to here. Got them surrounded.
And
Barbarian dice. So he's got a group of archers. He's got Samo left. I think that's it.
let's see if the archers can come in.
Okay. They do.
Whoa!
Finally got someone in from reserve. Barbarian archers came in from reserve off the flank. They're going to fire at my spears, needing 4s. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Let me see one of your white dice. That's going to be my leader. And no strike value on those. Light armor. Boom. Passed it.
Nothing to it.
But I do take a pin, which is, as we all know, very important. You again. So what do you have left? Just Samo?
Samo.
So Samo has come in. He ran in, sprinted in from here, failed his test, so he took a pin. But there's a wild cave bear running down the road here. And the last die is my archers. I just moved my skeletons up out of range. Andre informed me he strategically placed them so that my 5-inch move wouldn't get me within 20.
I can't believe Travis actually thought I was bringing them in his range, but okay.
I thought I might be there. 20. I'm sorry, it's turn 3.
Turn 20! Woohoo! And you get to start it off.
Where's that golem? I'm going to try to charge the barbarian chieftain with my golem, but I got to pass an order. And I sense an epic whiff coming up here for some reason. I don't know why. No, I made it.
That was an epic pass.
But I do have to sprint because he's more than 8, so I have to do a full 3 M movement, and I only have an agility of 3. He fails that, so I do go into it with 1 pin already.
So you lost the pin by passing the order.
I lost the pin when I passed the order, but I got another one for not passing my agility
not even
test.
passing the order, just taking an order test.
Yeah. And now we'll go ahead and figure out the close combat stuff for this. The golem is strength 7, but I'll get 8 for the charge. So it's 3 attacks, strike value 2, 2 hits. And you can put those wherever you want. They're strike value 2, but they ignore armor. So you're going to be rolling on 5s minus 2, so your armor save is only 3.
So I'll put it on my 2 minions.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's not good for them.
No. But you do get some attacks back, so let's figure that out. So altogether, the 2 dead guys get to swing. He has 3 attacks. They are strength 5. They have the big, huge swords, so they don't get a strength bonus, but they do get an extra strike value, which really isn't going to help too much against a golem, but 5s.
3 hits.
Okay, so I have to just not roll a 0 here. And I do not roll a 0.
You succeeded.
Because his the golem is amazingly a resist of 13, which is just amazing. So yeah, with strike value 2 even, I couldn't get below 10. So you did lose the combat by 1. That means you're going to have to take a break test. Before we proceed, we forgot these guys all have Savage, so they can re-roll their missed in the first round of combat. So
2 more.
So this might actually
Nice.
help you out here. Nope. But at least we remembered it. All right, so you're going to have to take a break test, Andre. So your command is only 8, which to me is crazy for a warlord, but whatever. And minus 2, so you need to roll a 6. You pass. Okay. So there's a couple things that can happen now. I can continue combat since I won. Or I could leave. It's my choice.
Awesome.
And I think I'll just continue combat.
You're really?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 attacks again for the golem. He still gets +1 for winning. So an 8. So 2 hits again. But strike value 2, and you get no armor because they're choking attacks. So you failed both. You are tough 2 though, so you can re-roll those. 5. You needed a 3, so you take a wound.
Okay.
And you have 1 left, so we'll figure this out. So he is down a wound. He took another pin, and he will take his 3 attacks back, needing 5s.
No.
Oh, miss. So once again, you have lost the combat.
Yes, I have.
And now you will take another break test.
I'm good.
And
Let's
again,
do it
you're
again.
good.
Come on. That all you got?
I would love to do it again, but you can only fight 2 combats.
That's all you got?
That's it.
Oh, come on.
Hey, it's not easy to kill a barbarian chieftain, even with a golem.
It's not easy to kill a golem either.
No, it's definitely not. So now all we'll do is we'll break apart. So we'll just make a standard move away from each other, or whichever direction we want. The end of the combat. Valatonius has fled into the street, and the golem just advanced up towards the spearman. Combat is over. He's got 3 pins. I've got 1. And is your go. So Vecto, the shaman, is going to try to pass an order with 3 pins. He did it. All right, he passed. So he's going to move, and he's going to cast a spell. So Andre is going to attempt to cast Aura of Courage. It's definitely going to pass.
You gonna challenge it?
No.
Okay.
Auto pin. All right, so it's D6 pins, I believe. 6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1.
So 5. So you can remove 5 total from anyone within 10.
Oh,
No,
I
it's-
thought it was
No,
each
anyone-
unit I was removing that many.
No. That would be far too powerful. It's D6 plus 1 total pins from everyone.
So 5 total.
Yes.
Okay, so I can take 3 and put him down to just the 1 permanent.
Yep. Sounds like a plan. So next die then. So Vec 2 is done well with 3 pins. He's pin free.
Pin free.
I'm going to fire my bolt thrower at Vec 2, the shaman. So I'm within the second range band, so I'm at -1, so I need 4s. Bolt thrower. Got 1 hit. That's -3, but we're giving +2 cover for that stone fence there. She passes, but he does take a pin.
I'm used to pins.
You're getting used to him. Man, the bolt thrower hasn't done a whole lot. It's all the stone fences. But rolling a 1 would have saved no matter what. So.
Yeah.
Next dice, Andre.
That would be you again.
My skeletons, archers advanced. Careful to stay out of charge range of everyone over there. And we're going to fire onto this those swordsmen there. They have 1 pin already, see if we can get another one on them. So 4 for long range. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits. No strike value, you get +1 because of the fence. So you went up to an 8. So if you're going to... Well, your leader's dead. Never mind. They all live, but you do take another pin. And it will be next die, please.
Man, there are 2 pins.
You know, sometimes that seems insurmountable. Me again.
You again.
These archers advanced up. We're going to fire at his archers. So just long range. Needing 4s, boys. 1, 2,
Ouch.
3.
3 hits.
So you can put 1 on your leader. You're wearing light armor if you want. He gets to reroll.
I learned better than to put him on the leader.
Okay, so you're not going to put they all live. But
See?
you do take a pin. Which is all I really look for out of my archers, mainly, because they don't have any strike value or anything, so. Next die. So Valatonius has passed an order. He's moved himself over here to protect the shaman from a charge from the guards. And then these guys activated the follow command, they passed their order, moved up to the wall, they still got 1 pin. Next dice, Andre. Me again, alright? This group of skeleton spears, they passed their order and they went on to ambush. That way, if anyone decides to get sneaky and sprint out, I might be able to counter it.
Sneaky? Sneaky?
Yes,
You called Golem sneaky?
No, I got the golem.
We
Golem
not
just-
be sneaky?
Gollum just smashed your
We
leader.
simply have superior tactics.
Spearmen passed their test, agility test, and they made it over the fence, and now there's a large group of barbarians in the middle of the road. Skeletons that were in the woods, they passed their agility test across the fence, they sprinted up here, but wound up taking a pin. And again, my knights, they sprinted up. Spectral Undead, they went right through the rock, right through the fence, right into the shaman from behind. Andre thought he was putting a bubble around them, but he did not account for the knights.
Well,
With their 24-inch sprint.
I just didn't think you'd target him. I'm not sure why, but yeah.
Well, the name of the game is wiping out units. So pick on the small units, even though I brought a small unit in. You can get overwhelmed. But, what the hell. So the white's going to be the horses. The black are going to be the knights. Needing 6s. One hit with the knights and one hit with the horses.
Wow.
So a strike value 1 hit and a strike value 3 hit. So who are you going to put them on? Probably the strike value 3 on the shaman.
I'll put them both on the other guy.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, it's tough though, the shaman. So he can re-roll a fail.
So the strike value 1 is the lesser, right?
Yes. So you need a 5 to save with that.
Okay. So the shaman will take that hit.
Okay. He passes. So the other guy's needs a 3. So he dies. Freddie Mercury.
Aw, Freddy.
Let me see him.
Fred's dead.
Yeah, Andre is saying, "Hey, who's wearing the Freddie Mercury shirt?" Then he turned around and said, "Yeah,
It
he
is
does.
Freddy.
He does look like Freddie." So Freddie dies. So you take a pin. You actually had one already, right?
Yes.
So you're at 2, but you do get to attack me back. So you get. We'll have to look at their stats. Back 1 each. Needing 6s. Strike 5 plus the sword. 2 hits. All right. The black one will be the leader. The white one will be the non-leader. We're good. Because their armor 8, I believe, or 9. They're really good.
You were telling me they weren't that great.
Well, they're not good in it. They're not good once the charge is over. They don't have a whole lot. So you actually lost by 1. So take a break test. -2. He makes it. I'm going to keep going then. Okay, the white is the horses. And I'm needing 5s. Man, I didn't get... Okay, 1 hit. So 3 total hits on them. Strike value 1 for all of those. So just 5s. So you took 2. 1 you can't re-roll. 1 you can. Because you're tough. So you took 1. So you take another pin and a wound. And then you get to attack back with one shot.
Woohoo!
Needing a 5. Now you take another break test, damn it. This time with 3 pins. Now you failed. Alright, D6 pins additional. So 7. Didn't break you off though. You had to reach an 8 and he would have been dead. All he's going to do now is just run back, I think, 2 movements, so 10 inches, I believe. I'll double check. But pretty much the shaman has broken.
So I run 10 inches directly away from the attack?
Directly into
Unless I bring another unit in to block him.
You could bring another unit in over here to rally him. You could do that. So yeah, Vectu is broken, running off with 7 pins. 1 more he would have been destroyed, but now there's a chance that Andre could rally him. The next die.
Travis.
The pinless spears are going to take a lightning bolt, or want to attempt to take a lightning bolt from my Tosius here. Easy there, Chief. Okay, I need a 7. Pass.
That looks like a pass.
So you're not going to obviously be able to counter it. With the guy running away. He's broken and running off.
He's going to counter it. He can roll a 1. I'm like, what's the downside to failure here?
It was D3 plus my level, right? So 3. So strike value 3 hit on these guys.
Okay.
So you're a 6 or you're a 7 because the medium armor. So a 5. You want to put it on your leader?
No.
Okay.
You only tricked me once.
So one guy dies, and you take a pin, and you take an automatic break test. I think that's the kind of the point of tough, is to put all those little hits on leaders. Of course, strike value 3 isn't really a little hit.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
And just take a break test at command 8. He makes it, so they don't die. They don't break, I should say. You got real luck. You're getting pretty lucky with all that.
No, I'm just good.
Luck. Just straight up luck, man. All right, next one. You.
Hey, that's us.
Samo. Samo hasn't done anything for a long time.
Yep.
From a stunning turn of events, Samo had a pin, and the order test, Andre actually rolled a 10, and he is a wild cave bear, so he went wild. The first step is you roll a d6 and add that many more pins, just to see if he is destroyed outright by reaching his command. He wasn't. And then you remove the pins. At the start of the next turn, we're going to put this red dice in for Samo, and when it's drawn, we're going to roll off and see who commands Samo for that turn.
Yay.
So Samo is now just a wild bear running amok. Here in the
Actually,
oasis.
he's not moving at all, which really sucks.
Not yet. He will be though. Next card. Me again. Skeleton guards have charged the barbarian chieftain. Oh, I didn't ever roll to see if I took that pin. Check my
Just
ability.
auto take it.
No, I do. Damn you. All right, I take a pin on the way in, but I sprinted up. I've surrounded them, Valtonius, and now we will attack. So I got 8 dudes.
What's
I think take that off.
So that was his wound, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right. He has a wound still. So I'm going to do 8 attacks. I'm strength 5, +1 for charge, +1 for halberd. So 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Strike value 2 for the halberds. You have medium armor, so you need to roll 5s. And you have a lot of rerolls. Oh man, so that's an auto fail. So you take another one. How many did you fail?
2. The 3s are. I need 5s.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you
that
failed
was
3.
Failed 3.
Yep. So you can re-roll 2 of those. So actually, you take 2 because you only have a wound tough 2. I think you're actually dead on these 2. And you're dead. But you get your 3 attacks back since this is all happening simultaneously. So
Awesome.
1 hit. Strength value 2 for your big sword. Put it on my leader. 5. Yeah, he passes because he's medium armor. So you're wiped out. I have 1 pin and I can consolidate. Skeleton guard is consolidated and pointed towards the spearman. Next die, Andre.
And
That's you. So what do you have left?
I've got.
We got guys in reserve still, don't you? You got spears and another bow.
in the reserves.
The berserkers decided they didn't want to be next to a wild cave bear looking for meat. They've sprinted down the road. Took a pin though. So everyone's kind of worried about Samo at the moment.
What about you?
I'm not too worried about Samo right now.
You're not worried about Samo?
If he gets close to me, I might. So I think the last thing I have would be these swordsmen here. I just pulled back these guys, the berserkers there, gave them a little bit of something to think about. So they pulled back behind the wall a little bit, and the last 3 dice belong to the berserkers. I'm sorry, not the berserkers. These archers and the 2 reserves. Spearmen made it in. They sprinted in.
I lied.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got the archers too.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Spearmen sprinted in. The other archers that are in reserve failed, but they came in. They took a pin. He's going to lose him because we realized he can't bring anyone in and rally at the same time, because you have to use an advance or run to come in. So he couldn't possibly come in and rally him. So he's going to be toast, and he has these guys left to do some shooting with. They moved over past their order. I'm going to try to. I'm on Overwatch here, or ambush, whatever. I'm going to see if I can pass the order to do something. No, I don't.
Okay.
So
and that's the only downside.
That is the downside, yeah. So I couldn't. I was going to try to move up, but he's going to shoot. So what are you shooting at?
I'll shoot your archers.
Okay, so 6 shots.
Needing
Fours? I think
fours.
Yeah, because you're 5 and you're over 10.
4 hits.
4 hits. Good
Yeah.
lord. Alright, let me see one of those white ones. That's going to be my leader. Let me show you how tough works, Andre.
Show me a 0 on that. Yeah! Yeah! Show me, Travis.
Oh man, I lost. Damn. Well, they have light armor, thankfully. I lost 3 dudes plus my leader in that one shooting. Holy crap. To a weapon that has no strike value. That's fine.
Man.
And a pin. That's how tough works, Andre.
Okay.
Use it. Love
I'll
it.
keep that in mind.
And that is it. Now that is it for the turn. So your shaman is gone. So you've lost 2 units.
Poof.
I need to kill half. And we move on to turn 4. Before we move on, I lost half my unit to 1 shooting, which means I need to actually take a test. So at -1 minus my leader. So I'm only like a 6 because I got crappy. Oh no, they're dead. The whole unit is just wiped out.
Sweet.
They just got taken out by barbarian arrows from hell.
Yeah.
Damn.
I knew we
was
put
luck.
those blunt tips on there for a reason.
Smash the. Okay, so now we'll move on. So I've actually lost a unit now.
You say that with shock and amazement.
Well, I'm getting shot at long range from arrows with no strike value. That's pretty rare. So let's go ahead and move on to turn 4. So, yeah, we still got to collect them. All right, so Andre's at -2 units. I'm at -1 now. First die of turn 4. Make it so. Oh, damn it. Green. Berserkers have sprinted up into here
Without taking a shock.
without taking a shock. Next dice. Suddenly we have berserkers in our face because there's a gap in the fence. Undead. These guys failed their freaking order with 1 pin. That's not what I needed.
Okay.
Now back to the barbarians. These guys over here sprinted over here. Did you take a test to see if they took a pin? You passed the order. You never took your sprint
I
test,
didn't,
though.
did I?
You're gonna pay for that. No.
3.
All right, next one.
Okay.
So he's moving in on my warlord
What makes you say that?
because there's suddenly barbarians all over the place. So these spearmen heard the call of Valtonius. Or no, that's not his name. Itosius.
They heard somebody yelling,
Hello.
"Get your ass over here!"
So they actually sprinted over here at pass their order.
We're assless, sir.
We need some help.
All right.
Support, I should.
Oh.
No. It's Samo. Roll off to see who controls Samo this turn. Oh,
10.
You beat me with I had a 9. Of course, you're not in range to do anything. But you can move them closer to your boys. That would be pretty handy. Actually, if you sprint him anywhere, he's going to be pretty much in range of
Anybody.
both of us, yeah. For the next time Samo goes.
Unless I just send him back to the corner.
Oh, come on, man. What's the fun in that? If it's a wild bear, he's not around to rip someone's head off. The Samo has gone into the orchard, and he's
Eating apples.
hungry. That's true, he is a bear. Oh, I'm distracted by apples.
Oh, apples. And
Let's see what I
that's
get.
me.
These guys pass their order. They're going to attack my poor guards who are down, which means they're not going to get any swings back until we figure out how many are dead. So he's going to do exchange of missiles first with 8 shots, needing 4s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
5 hits?
5 hits. I got a 9, a 9, and a 0 are my misses.
All right, the white one will be the leader. Strike value 1 on the spears. He'll have to re-roll that. So I got 2 dead. And then
Fives
I'll
or
re-roll the
six?
leader. It's only strike value 1. And I think I might have not made that one. Yeah, I think my leader dies and then 2 other guys.
The 6 wasn't a hit?
No.
Okay.
Strike value 1. My armor is 7.
Ah.
So I did lose my leader.
And 2 more dudes.
Yep. And that was just
Now-
to the exchange of missiles.
And now I get to swing.
Now 8 shots needing 6s.
Holy shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. I got 2 misses. Everything else is a 6 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, so 6 hits.
Oh, that what you said?
Yeah, I think I did.
Wow. Okay, I'm still just amazed. That
Let me
was
see one of those
2
dice.
hellacious rolls.
So strike value 1, so just on everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all dead. I'm just completely wiped out before I could even do anything. Well, the dice have definitely turned in Andre's favor in this turn.
Just
I don't think we
a
could
little bit.
dispute that at all.
Could I have picked dice rolls and
No.
done better?
No. Well, first I failed. Yeah, and then you charged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
No,
next die.
That was crazy.
Well, you needed it because you were about to get your ass kicked.
I was. I was due
we needed
a lucky turn here.
We needed a change in plan because it was about to get ugly. So, but now I'm like worried. I got one pin. It's like, man, I failed a one pin check already. So I guess I'm gonna have to try to get some of these guys in action. My archers here are gonna fire on those guys. See if we can get another pin on them because that would be handy. So it's needing 4s for long range. Not a single one. What the? Okay, next dice.
I got nothing to say.
That is unbelievable. Literally not a single roll has gone against Andre yet. But it will.
I'm running out of units though.
Because I got a golem still.
You do, but he's got to get over that fence.
He does. Can't just go through it. He's a golem, you don't care about a fence. Oh,
Don't trip.
so what do you have left? You got your archers still off the board.
I'm thinking I should bring my archers in and shoot your bony
knights.
tail.
The knights. Okay.
But is that
These
right?
archers have advanced on. They're going to shoot at these knights here. So just 5s because he's within 10. The only time you would get some kind of bonus is if you were to shoot again and do an aimed shot.
I only got 4.
4 hits. All right. So we'll do 2 on the regular guys. Oh God. The way my rolls have been going, I'm gonna lose someone here.
2 dead.
It's got to not roll a 0. Okay, and then my leader will take. You got 4?
4.
He'll take 2.
Now's the time for the 0.
Nope. We're good, but we do take a pin, which is pretty much what we were going after, right?
No, I was trying to wipe you out.
With the rolls that you've had lately, I wouldn't use it.
I mean, the way
I don't
it's
blame
been going, I was, yeah, 1 attack, 1 unit down.
You got your
what's so hard about
Barbarian
this?
Crom. Crom is watching you. Man, again, another one.
These guys already went, didn't they?
Yeah.
Then I should probably put a...
Dice.
Where's their die?
All right, here we go. We've sorted it out. You again. All right, so these guys here failed their order with 1 pin, so we're even. Crom is he's not looking favorably upon them. Next die. He passed his order and failed his. Well, I guess he never even made it then. He just made it up to the fence.
Well, yeah, he just he made it to the fence.
He stopped.
Ooh, fence.
All right, we'll try these guys then. I should have did it with them the first time. 6. They make it
Pass their order.
barely.
And
Their leadership's only a 7, so
but
it's
you
not
gotta
great.
the same thing. They gotta jump the fence.
Oh my God! They jumped the fence, damn it! We're coming after you,
Sweet.
barbarians. These skeleton spears made it into contact with them, so exchange of missiles, needing 4s. 1, 2,
3.
3 hits. Strike value 1, so down to 6s for you.
Put them all on my leader.
Yeah. 1 dies. And a pin. Okay, and then I will attack with just the spears in close combat. And needing 6s. 1,
Ooh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 7.
Yeah.
Yes. Dice gods are
They
swinging
thought I
back
was
towards
rolling.
Lot 2. So, you gonna put anything on your leader?
Yeah, they're all on my leader.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Sure I can. Watch.
1, 2, just 2 die, I guess. And so, which one was your leader?
The dead
Oh, he's
dude
already dead. I'm
from
sorry.
the first round.
That's right, you got shot earlier. Okay, so you're up to 4 pins now? You had one. You took one from the shooting. You lost 2 guys.
3 guys.
3 guys left to fight back with. So you're going to be needing
So these 4 guys?
4 guys, yeah. They can swing back.
I thought you
And you
said
can
it was all
re-roll them.
simultaneous. Oh, because I'm down.
You're down, yes.
Shouldn't have gone down, boys. Shouldn't have gone down.
Yeah. And you can re-roll. Oh, man.
That's a good thing, because that was...
That's
the 6 is a hit?
Yeah, that's it. They have
Wow.
a sword.
Still a crap roll.
We got 2. All right, I got my leader still. Let me see one of those white ones. I'm putting him on my leader this time. I can't possibly roll a 10 again. So
All right, I get a leader.
the black one is the leader. Ah, we don't care. We make it.
Okay.
So you lose by you lose. So roll a break test. Yeah, they fail. So D6. Here's a D6. More pins. They're toast.
8 pins.
They just break and they're destroyed. They've exceeded their
So they're just
command.
gone?
Yeah. Oh man, they needed something like that. So I'll just consolidate. They just consolidated over this way. They're coming over to try to help Itosius here, who's staring down a bunch of freaking
I
barbarians.
found my archers.
And this will be Andre's last die.
And there's your 4.
4. What? Oh yeah, I got my. What do I even have? Andre just ran, sprinted over here, didn't take a pin, and the rest of I have these 2, him, and the knights left. First thing I want to do is I'm going to try, or I will fire my bolt thrower at this unit here. So just normal, so 5s. All 9s, 3 9s. Ooh.
Okay.
Ah, wow, that was amazing.
This is my turn.
Or-
It's gonna warp your ass.
My warlord ran back, didn't take a pin. We're going to lightning bolt them, and I hope I don't miscast on this baby. A 6, we pass, so we did it. So it's D3. You got that D6 handy?
No.
Where'd they go? We just had it like 30 seconds ago.
Well, there's a bunch of them over here.
Okay, so it's D3 plus
Your
my
level.
So strike value 3 hit on those guys. You can put it on your leader, Andre.
I could.
So you pass. So you take a pin, and then you take a break test.
Come on, boys.
They fail. Yes. So they break. I needed that because I was worried.
Yeah.
D6 pins. Here you go.
Man.
Oh, they're at 7 pins now. Wow.
And
You have a
Yeah.
leader, so you're not gonna break. You're not gonna be destroyed until you get to 8. Or lose
oh
your,
joy.
or lose your leader. Okay, I still got stuff left. I got these.
So they
guys.
don't break?
Actually, hold on. Route. They're broken. They're running back that way. Andre's going to have to rally them with either these spearmen or those guys on the next turn. And I still have my knights left, which if I can pass an order right now with 2 pins on a command 8. Can I see that?
Seems like a long shot to me, but okay.
Another 9. That's like 4 9s in a row I've rolled. So they go down. So I'm going to have to roll to test them. I'm going to have to test to see if they even get up. Is there anyone else down? Or is that it? Just those guys? Is anyone else passing over?
Where's your
Oh,
die
these
for
guys
them?
haven't. These guys haven't gone yet. Here, you can put them down.
Put them down.
Man. Okay, these guys. What should I do with them?
They should surrender.
Charge the berserkers. Doesn't sound like a very good idea. So I was able to pass. I did a sprint. I contacted the routing unit. They're immediately destroyed. I consolidated up there. So turn of a wild swing in momentum has gone on here because of that lightning bolt. Like Andre said, it's just really good.
It was
It's almost like a no-brainer.
too good.
So Andre pulled the first die. So his spears are attacking my spears. So we both get an exchange of fire here.
Oh man.
Needing 4s. So you got 2.
1, 2. Wow. This is not going as well as last turn.
Actually, the last turn was an epic turn, man. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. At least the beginning of it. So I'll take one. The black one will be my leader. So tough. he passes. But I do take a pin. And then I will get to shoot at you back. Needing 4s. 1, 2. Hey, you got a pin. That's all I'm going for here.
Okay.
It's not as bad as that one time I shot and didn't hit anything. So you're good. No strike value 1. No, the 7 is a failure, but you should have probably put one on your leader, but you don't do that.
I don't.
So you just lost a man and took a pin. The strike value 1, your armor 7, so one guy dies. Now you can do your attacks. With six attacks.
6 attacks?
Yeah, because you lost a man.
But I had 8 guys.
Okay, 7 attacks then, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Needing 4s?
No, needing 6s?
Doesn't matter. It's needing 4s or needing 6s. I got 4.
Okay. And they've already had a combat, so they can't do a reroll there for the fanatic.
Even though Travis didn't let me re-roll the first
The white
time.
one will be my leader again. I lost 1. So I lost a skeleton. Took another pin.
Oh, did I take a pin also?
I already put your pin on you.
Oh, okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will get 8 back. But I did not charge, so I'll be needing 5s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strike value 1, so your armor is 7, so if you're needing 6s. And he's going to do his leader this time. They all made it. So I guess I lost. Yeah, I've got 2 pins. You've got 1.
Sweet.
So I got to pass a test, which I do. So you can choose to either keep fighting or withdraw. Okay, well, keep fighting. Hold on. We continue. He'll be hitting with 7 guys, still needing 6s. Yep, and I'll be hitting with 7.
5 hits, except the 0's missed.
5 hits.
5 hits.
So the leader again will be the white one. Tough. Oh no! 1, 2. Strike value 1. 6. I think 3 die. Man, get my butt kicked again.
So 2 plus a leader.
2 plus a leader, yeah. So I get 7 back. I better do some damage this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I need 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. You want to be your leader again?
Yeah.
Two die. 2 dead. So you take 2 pins. I take 3 more. So I'm up to 5. I must take another break test minus my leader. So I'm needing like a 2. An 8. Yeah, not happening. D6 more pins. So unless I roll a 1 here, I'm just going to be wiped out. No, not a 1.
Patumba.
So these guys are just dead. And you can consolidate
5 inches.
5 inches.
So I can consolidate into an assault here.
Cannot consolidate into assault.
Oh man, isn't this 40k?
You can consolidate into lightning bolt range though.
Can I consolidate out of it?
No, it's 30-inch range, plus I can move, so you're not getting away from the lightning bolt this turn. So these guys consolidated over there, they got 3 pins. Okay, yeah, so my Lich Lord is moved up. We're going to try lightning bolt on these berserkers here. I can't get another one, can I? No, it is a Lich Lord Warp Storm. See what happens to him. A 1, that can't be bad, right?
No, 1s are never
Caster is turned into a large toad.
bad. Yeah.
I don't have a toad model.
He kind of has a toad look to him already.
I should get one though. Let me figure out what happens here. I can return to human form if the unit is given a successful rally order. So I have to rally next turn to turn back into a skeleton. All right, next die. Yeah, I think that's all that happens here.
So what's the bad thing about being a toad?
Can't do anything.
Oh. Does it double your hop range?
The bad news is the wizard cannot cast spells while a toad, cannot dispel, make attack, shoot, use command or initiative, or do anything at all other than move.
Other than move?
I can move, yeah.
You can move.
Yep.
Okay.
Which, well, I already moved. Me again. Okay. Maybe I'll just do I'm going to shoot my bow or my bolt thrower at these guys. How about that?
Give it a shot. Make sure you don't miss and
Turn into a toad.
hit your toad.
3 hits. Look at that. There we go.
Now you're back on, huh?
Now the dice are back on. So strike value 3, but you do have this. So you're a 7. No, you're a 6 with the light armor. 7, 8. Minus 3, so you're back to a 5. See what happens. One guy dies. And a pin. Gotta start chipping away at those guys. Try to hit a lightning bolt. That wasn't happening. Me again.
You again.
My skeleton swords are going to charge. See if we can finish them off. As long as I don't get obliterated in the hail of 1, 2,
3.
3 hits. So I'll put 1 on my leader. So 1 dies. Leader's tough.
Not that tough.
Man, I'm rolling a lot of 9s.
So you're leaderless.
I lost 2 guys. And
Well,
took a pin.
One guy and your leader, right?
Yep. Alright, now we'll attack.
And
1,
you
2,
took a
3, 4,
pin?
5, 6. Man, suddenly the odds aren't as good as they were when I went in. Really horrible. So I'm a 5, 6 for the sword, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Strike value 1. Into your leader. So you just need 6s. Oh.
2 6s.
So you can re-roll that. That was a kill, right?
No, that was a 6.
So 1's dead. So 1 dies. So you're another pin, a -1 guy.
My white dice
5
back.
attacks back. Needing 5s.
Needing to get them all.
Yeah.
That is not going to do it.
2 hits.
Yeah, I'm toast.
Well, not necessarily. I lose 2 more. Wow. That was a costly assault. But
You won.
what are you at?
4.
I'm at 4.
Really?
No, I'm at...
Aren't you at 3? You had 1. You took 2 more, right?
Yeah.
Or did you take...
I took 1
One.
on the way in. And
Yeah.
then I lost...
And then you just took 2 more? Or did you take another one someplace?
Alright, Andre lost by 1. So take a break test. What do you think?
I think you should take the break test. I got a better chance of making the break test than you do.
6. Yeah, you didn't pass. You're at 4 pins, aren't you?
Yeah, you wouldn't have made it either.
No, I got a worse command than you do. So take
Well, yeah,
D6,
you don't have a leader.
D6 more pins. Yeah, I'm at a 6 on my command. Yeah, they're toast. They're white.
Game.
Awkward left-handed handshake.
I thought the bear was gonna. I thought we were gonna
Let's get the
pull
bear.
that, and you were gonna gain control, and that was gonna put me over the
Let's
edge.
see what happens, just for the hell of it, with the bear here. Who gets control of the bear? You get control of the bear, but you don't really have range on anything. So,
Oh, did we have?
are you within 15?
Am I hitting you?
Yeah, you actually are hitting the corner there. Let's do it, man. Let's see what happens when the bear attacks. All right, so Samo's come in. So he's got a 1 rule gives him +1 attacks on the charge. So he's got 4. Strike value 3. He's got another one. Is irresistible charge, which gives him a D3 additional strike value. So take a D3 and see what your total strike value is. So you're at 4. So 4 attacks. Strength 7 +1 for the charge. You're hitting on 8s. 3.
Only 3.
Okay, I'll put 1 on my leader. Strike value 4. So I'm at a 6. Man, so I'm needing a 2. 3 hits. Tough. No. So 3 die, including the leader.
But didn't you get javelins on the way in?
Ah, yes. I do. I do. But I'll just take them out for now. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eating 4s. Watch me kill Samo on the way in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 hits, strike value 1, and your save I believe is 8. So 7s. He takes 1 wound. So he's got a wound. So he would take a wound on the way in, take a pin. But he would still wipe out 3 of me. And I would get 4 attacks. I would get all my attacks back. Needing 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Strike value 1, so just don't get another 7.
Okay, 7 you said?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, he dies. So the bear, he was killed, took a wound on the way in, wiped out 3 skeletons, and then died. So, not super great. I thought he was going to be a little better, but whatever. So that's it. Game over. The skeletons have won. We'll come back and wrap it up. Alright, so the Lich Lord Itosius has taken the tiny little oasis here. Barbarians put up a hell of a fight. It was a weird game, I would say. Just the rolling was just...
The rolling was insane.
It was either one side, one of us was just...
Feast or famine.
Yeah, exactly. Feast or famine. We either didn't have anything or we had everything going for us. And it just actually made it kind of an interesting game, I would say, because at the beginning it looked like you had no chance. And then you started going on that run with all those rolls and it was like, man...
Yeah, it was just...
I've lost a lot of stuff all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, my units not coming out of reserve was...
Yeah, that didn't help.
Well, I honestly thought that I was going to sweep around this side. That blob over there was more of a distraction to keep you focused down that way, so I could make my main move up this side.
Main move with the smaller force?
Smaller force of a bear, 2 sets of archers, and a set of spears. Plus my berserkers
you had
hiding out.
Yeah, they could have gone either way.
So, not necessarily the smaller force, but I was pretty sure it was going to overwhelm whatever you had on this flank. Especially once your golem came in over there.
Yeah, I just had a group of spears and a group of archers on that flank. And that group of archers got wiped out was...
Yeah, but
the start
nothing...
of the amazing rolls.
It would have been very different if I could have, started... if everything had come in on that second turn, I'd have just been pushing everything up this way. I wouldn't have had to run Samo. He wouldn't have had a pin. I wouldn't have lost control of him.
Samo the wild cave bear did his thing. First time we actually used a wild animal in this game, and he actually went wild.
Goes wild, yeah.
Andre actually rolled a 10 on him with his order check, and I was
on
like,
my first, after running him once, getting one pin,
that's
went wild.
The old 1 pin, it's amazing what 1 pin can do in this game.
It
never ceases to amaze me. This or bolt action or anything, just having that 1 pin can just...
Yeah, it hammered both of us this game.
It's brutal, yeah. And otherwise, it was Samo going crazy was something. My distraction unit here that Andre suddenly... He thinks I was maybe under...
Valuing it slightly.
They're pretty good, but I mean, really, what did they do? They took out your shaman, and that was it, and then they failed in order. This guy, he did okay, but having to stop at the fence, that pretty much put an end to him.
Not having agility...
it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could always make a house rule like, okay, you got this giant stone golem. Is he going to really be stopped by a fence if he's running at full speed?
Well,
a wooden fence?
If he's a total klutz, apparently.
Apparently so. But yeah, Andre wiped out. Oh, my guard's getting wiped out. I did not expect that. That was another 1 pin fail. And that cost me. And like I was telling Andre, I've never seen any unit get wiped out just outright in combat.
And that was without even remembering to re-roll misses.
Yeah, he didn't re-roll his misses. And even though he went first, even if he didn't, I still would have lost the whole unit. I would have got to attack back with all of them, but they still all died. And that's the first time I've ever seen a unit just get obliterated in one, and especially medium armor skeletons. I mean, that's just like, okay. They were obviously meant to die, similar to these archers over here who lost half their guys in one round of shooting from long range to a no strike value bow, and just rolled bad, and then failed my command check, and boom, they're gone.
Yeah, but the wildness of this game, this unit of archers that came in here
These guys
solo wound up holding this entire flank. It's like, what?
Holding, yeah. I mean, but
They took the flank, literally.
too bad that's not an objective.
Well,
take the flank.
yeah, I mean, I pulled everything back thinking, you were just going to wind up crushing them, or that they'd have to retreat out. But yeah, getting that lucky shot on the archers, and then your spears bailed to go support the overrun up the middle.
Just so your archers know, we didn't leave because we were scared of you. We were called this direction by our master.
Well, and we actually understand that, because that was a good move on the master's part, because
Oh, we needed something over here.
I honestly thought I had the center of the board. I didn't think I was going to really get the Lord, but I was pretty sure I'd at least get the
Thrower.
thrower.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just lightning bolted me
Lightning
to
bolt.
oblivion.
And then he turned into a toad on the next attempt, so
And it didn't matter.
no. I need to get a toad model. I'm sure there's one out there.
How hard could it be?
Yeah. I could probably make one out of green stuff, just sculpt my own toad. Anyway, yeah, so it's fun. This is a really fun game. I've always had, every time I've ever played this, it's been interesting and a fun game. Like, at the beginning of this one, it looked like, okay, the skeletons are just going to wipe the floor, and then the dice god stepped in and said, no, we're going to make this interesting, and then it wound up like this. So it's, as usual, a fun game, really fun rule set. Just if you got models laying around, old fantasy models or whatever, you can use them in this game. That's the beauty of it. So anyway, we'll wrap it up for this night, and just as usual, check out our Facebook group, Tabletop CP. Check out our Patreon page, and got a lot of cool battle reports for other games as well. Chain of Command, Sharp Practice, Bolt Action, Spectre Operations, which we just did. And yeah, that's about it for tonight. So thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you next time.